Hey team, shoulder pain. I want to talk about this real quick. I've been seeing this lately, just happens to be. If you are someone that in a bench press, overhead press, doesn't matter if you work out a lot or not at all in starting, you're getting that pain in the anterior front part of your shoulder. You've done releases, pec releases with a ball, you've done scraping, you've done massage with a foam roller, you've done cupping and all that. All those methods just aren't really helping you permanently. They might take away pain for a little bit. They might release a little bit of tension, but let's actually think, are the bones doing, one, what they are capable of, and two, should be doing in whatever movement that you are trying to work through with that pain. So there are a lot of different ways this can go, but let's just think of the one scenario that I've seen lately with a few of my athletes where you get that front anterior shoulder pain in a dumbbell bench press, trying some things out, not working. Let's reverse engineer what the shoulder can do. You have flexion and extension. So let's talk about extension, going back this way, kind of looking like I'm at the bottom of a dip. One movement that I like to kind of play around with first is the bench dip, or it kind of looks like this, the dip where it looks like you're getting out of the pool backwards. So trying this position on a bench dip, it often gets bastardized or shot down on social media a ton where that position isn't good on your shoulders. Well, the shoulder is a ball and socket joint, and if I can do this right now on camera, right in front of you, it's not bad. You just have to be able to train and load it in a capacity that you get better at it. Because the first time, yeah, it's going to feel like quite a bit of stretching and demand, especially being that not a lot of people are probably doing this. So this is what a bench dip would look like in a session that I was trying around with an athlete, so check this out. So take a look at his shoulder position going forward and how tough it is for him to make that protrusion in his t-shirt. You can see he kind of gets stuck. This is also sped up really, really fast. So the glitches look extra glitchy, but you can see how difficult it is for him to get down there, and even the difference between shoulder height. Look at that. The left one is much higher and hiked up. Here's another angle of that, and the elbow position is a little bit different, indicating that there's one side that needs to be addressed much more than the other. So a closer look at the bench dip will be here. If this is the very first time, you're going to really just focus on taking that shoulder joint into extension that way. So I often will put my hand in front of the shoulder joint and tell them to actually push my hand that way with the shoulder joint and keep that position as you descend with a pretty upright head and torso into that. It won't take a very deep range to really start to challenge that. You work up how many reps you can do, how long you're holding it. That is one intervention I will do. Here's the next one. Real simply, just in the dumbbell bench press, barbell bench press, or even a push-up, before you initiate any movement, create that same position of trying to get that extra little extension of the shoulder joint. So yeah, again, think about that protrusion, that often uncomfortable stretch there, then go through the movement. And in just a few reps, it might eliminate the pain. And that could be telling us, okay, let's work into this movement, work into this different position on this movement at first. And if that's taking away the pain the day of, then we're pretty good in terms of, okay, we found something that now we can train into for today and get this capacity up and see if that then fixes the original position that was giving you pain. So just figuring out different ways we can get the bones to be in different positions that they're capable of and literally designed as the ball and socket to be able to do the move that day without pain, keep working on building the strength. And then long term, that could stack up those days into eventually eliminating that pain if that position was what you needed in the first place. So try that out, see how it feels.